Hello everybody, my name is Invicta. Welcome back to Mutagenics here on the channel. What a run that we had yesterday. Man, that was a long video too. I will mention really quickly right off the bat here, I am not going to do any more almost 2 hour long runs. If I have to cut the episode, I will. I need to put a hard limit on this because I just have to. So with that being said though, it was a fantastic run all the way through. I do have a couple of things that I've cleaned up out of the backpack already, so I've just moved some stuff over that we needed. I kept the experimental treatment set because I figured that might be fun to mess with. So now we have to figure out what we're going to do with our loyal veterans here. So we have this Invicta cat, Peter, and if I'm going off of the system the arbitrary system that I'm still kind of refining. We're looking at the baseline for any cat in here. I'm going to raise it up to 6. So 6 means that you would have at least 3 7s as base stats. So how the point system works, again, going over it for those of you who missed it in the first episode a couple days ago. For stats, starting off with the stats, 6s count for half a point, 7s count for 2 points, and then 5s don't count for anything, and then 4s and under, they actually count as negative points. So Peter, for example, would have 2, 4, 5, 6.5. So from the base stats, 6.5 by my arbitrary point rating. Now we go to deduction. So deductions. The first deduction is a half point for high aggression, so that puts him down to a 6. This is a half point for being slightly inbred, so it puts him down to 5.5. Low libido. I don't know if this is going to be something I'm going to deduct yet, so I'm going to wait on that. So right now he's currently sitting at 6.5, 6, 5.5. But then we start looking at abilities. So what abilities do we like by him? Focus shot plus, really, so that would give it a half point, so it puts him back at 6. And then here, take aim and luck swing. Luck swing's not great, obviously, but take aim is, so we'll give him another point for that. So that puts him back at a 7. But we need to be a little bit cautious with Peter's high aggression, so that's why I have the bubble on him, so he's kind of on the bubble. Put him in the range and dex room. We'll see if he fights. We got Sarge. Sarge was a good melee cat. Sarge has 1 point, 2 points. 2.5 points, slightly inbred, so it brings him down to 2. And then we look for other stats. So he has mutations, which are very nice. Mutations, a minus dex 1. We don't really want to keep that one too much, so we'll give him a half point on that. And then the fur mutation, which is actually not bad. Units that contact you or attack you have a 10% chance to become confused. The 10% isn't really all that great, but we count mutations anyway. So that being said, we have 1, 2.5, 2. And then 3 for the 2 mutations here. And then any actives that we like, any passives. Thick Skull is pretty good. So we'll put that at we'll put that like Skull Crack is actually phenomenal. So we'll put that at a 4 total. So it's 1, 2.5, 2, 3, 4. And then any moves that we have would be like a, Chomp is pretty good, so that's 4.5. Passives count as 1 point. Actives count as half a point. Thunder Punch is pretty good, so 5. So Sarge is kind of on the bubble, but if we look at his base stats, though, there's no 7s. I think that Sarge is going to have to be sent to Butch. Thank you, Butch. Thank you, Sarge. Now, Gamera, she was an absolute monster for stats. 3 7s and all 6s. So this is going to be 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 just from stats, not inbred as well. That's also worth another point. That's 9 points. And then low aggression. So she's at a 9 already with no mutations. And then, she's an automatic. First strike, that brings up to a 10. Poison tips, sure, would count as 11. Shadow is another one, so 11.5. Choose very, very good as well, so put that at 12. So she is a 12 point stat cat. And we want her. We want her to pass on the dex. We want her to pass on the speed and want her to pass on the luck. So we will put that one in our dex room. And let's hope that I worry about someone killing her, but hopefully not. So, and then last but not least, we got Fifi. Fifi was a very, very excellent cleric. We have 1 point, 2 points, 2.5. Make this 2. Average aggression doesn't matter. So she's currently sitting at a 2. A 3 for the range, though, so that's 1, 2, 3. And then Top Off was pretty good, so we'll say that as a 4. Heathens is pretty good as well, so we'll say that as a 5. And then Battle Cry was pretty much useless. Chosen Warrior is excellent, so we'll say 5.5. Healing Word plus is definitely going to be a 6 total, so it's 5.5, then 6, and then everything else. So Fifi can definitely stay here. She doesn't have great stats, but I think that she'll be okay. So hopefully she passes something. So she'll go into the neutral zone here because we don't really have anywhere. She doesn't really specialize for mutations. I think honestly Gamera should probably go up there too. As long as it's comfortable and long as there's not too many high aggressive cats up here. Yeah, so that's going to be the new system. I'm glad that people were kind of getting on board with that. It's just an easy way for me to kind of keep track of everything. Carlos got together with Mimi. If he passed along the mutations, no mutations at all. Biggin got together with Chuckered. And we got twins. Oh, but that eyebrow defect, I think Biggin's going to have to go. Romp got together with Vriska. Okay, one of them got the mutation. The other one didn't. Googe got together with Fifi. And they made a cat. It's a big cat. Big kitten. Scrafter. Sorry, Scrafter. We have a much higher. We have a higher admittance rate now. Oh yeah, we have rare furniture too. I haven't looked at yet either. Let's see what we got. Modern fridge. No, it was. Oh, rare taxidermy pigeon. -4 health, 2 mutation. Okay, all right. Well, all right. Let's take a look at these kittens real quick here. Scraggy Maggie. Ooh, the 4 kind of hurts. So we have 2, 4, 6, 7. But then this a 4 is a -1, so this goes back to a 6. So there was 6, 7, 6, and then high aggression. That's 5.5, and this takes it down to a 5. And tail mutation. So this would be like an on the bubble cat. The 4 really hurts though, but we can always make up for that. So definitely on the bubble kitten for Scraggy Maggie, and then we have Zion. Oh my gosh. Oh, Zion got scatter shot. Who was your dad? It was Googe. Yo, Zion. So we have 1, 2, 2.5, 4.5. Brings it down to a 4. No mutations, but this brings it up. This brings it up to 4.5 technically. But since it's scatter shot, I'm willing to overlook the little half-point deduction. So Zion's definitely on the bubble, but still a good cat because we have scatter shot. So that's fantastic. I'm glad that bred through. We have CS Tech Jr. Let's see. So we have zeros all the way here. 2, 4.5. This is 3.5. Eyebrow mutation. You have a 10% chance to inflict confusion. And then gain trust. So it's two decent mutations. So that's 2, 4, 6, 6.5, 5.5, 5, 4.5. Yeah, so you see how quickly the points can go up and down, and the base stats really have something to do with that. Metabolize. Neither one of these moves are great, and the high aggression is something that we don't really need. So I think that for Tink, you are perfect for him. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? I lost him. There he is. Hey, you get to go see Tink. Okay. We didn't even rate you. You're in love with Vriska. The speed is so nice to have. Slightly inbred loves Vriska. Are you related to Vriska? No. Okay, just making sure. All right, let's see what other kittens we got here. Where are the twins at? There they are. So first up, we have Kitsune Miku. So we have 1, 2, 4.5. Yeah, just a 4.5 basic cat. Probably one of these kittens that we will probably run once, and that'd be it. So for those, we just put a sword on there saying that they need to go. They're queued up, ready to go. We have a Mouchette. Yeah, the eyebrow defect. Biggin, we got to take a look at you because we have 2, 4, 6, 7, 6.5, That's like a -2. So 4.5, 5. He didn't have he has reactive armor. I don't want that passing down though all the time. He's in love with Chuckard. Chuckard is not in love with him. Chuckard's a good cat. Real good cat. Where were you? So yeah, so this one is 2, 4, 6, 7, 6.5. That's 5. That's 4.5 on Muschette. The 7. So again, this one I would probably say is just they're going next turn no matter what. We have Canella. Canella has 4 strength. Again, slightly inbred to be expected here. So we have 2, 4, 6, 7, 6.5, which is good. Remove 1 stack of random debuff from yourself and all adjacent allies. That's pretty good as well. So we definitely have our next party ready to go. I think Scraggy Maggie was on the bubble, but we'll queue her up to go as well. We'll end the day. One more day here. How are we doing on food? We got plenty of food. How are we doing on furniture? No restock? Okay. Will they go one more day here? Carlos got together with Doof. Biggin got together with Chuckard again. And both of the eyebrow mutations. Okay, yeah, Biggin's gonna have to go. Sorry, Biggin. We can't have that keep happening. Peter got together with Sammy. This might be an interesting cat. Ramalkin got together with Kyoko. Okay, we'll do one more round of raiding here. I know this is a long intro, but it's definitely worth it. It's making the breeding more interesting because I get to rate the kittens. So let me know here on YouTube if you'd rather skip over this. I think a lot of people would like to see this, but there will be someone down in the mosh pit in the comments will give you a timestamp to show you, like, hey, if you want to skip all the house stuff, and I appreciate that stuff too. It helps me out. Okay, we have no one upstairs, so let's go investigate the melee room here. We have Agone. 2, 4, 6, 7, 7.5. Make the 7. Ooh, yeah, make it a 5 though. Reprogram's not very good. Demo Man's really good though. So put that back at a 6. Yeah. The -1 int though is, I know it's not a lot, but it's not. I don't like having a debuff to start with. Kobe. Oh, look at Kobe. Kobe. We have 2, 4, 5. What happened to the stats here? Oh, the arm mutation. That's new. Whoa. 2 speed. Yo, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow. Yeah, Kobe. Or Kobe. I'm gonna say Kobe. Okay. We got some good cats. We got Daniil, 2, 4, 6, 7, 6, 5.5, 4.5. Energy Blast. Yeah. Again, it's a cat that we can run, but I don't want to keep this mutation. And Biggin, I'm sorry, you got to go. We can't have that permeating, so thank you, Biggin. You're a great cat, but the eyebrow mutation is not something I'll tolerate anymore. I apologize. Then we have Sleepy. 2, 4, 5, 6, 5.5. Yeah, 5.5 is just a cat. I think 6 should be the baseline for letting him stay, depending on other things. Mustia has got 1, 4. So it's 2, 4, 5, 4.5, 3.5, 4, 5.5. Not a great cat, but with the Constitution mutation, might be interesting. And then last but not least, we have Macon. Macon's got some stats. We got 2, 4, 5, 6, 5.5. Attacks against your cat. Wait, attacks against your cat, your face count as backstabs? That's not good. Yeah. Gonna go ahead and let's see what Dr. Beanie has to say. I've done it again. A new invention appears. This one will be seriously. Now listen up. Oh man, this one's super cool. You know how nuclear power works, right? Well, I made a knife that converts time into pure atomic energy. You just kick back and watch its power grow. Listen, you gotta let it kill stuff or it will turn on you. Nuclear power is a fickle mistress. Only the souls of the living can calm her. Make sure you feed it or it will probably explode or something. That's bad. Okay. So we have a new key item. All right, let's take our parties out and let's rock and roll. We had Saggy Maggie. She's queued up, ready to go. We have Tamina, Mushette, and Canella. We're departing. All right, everybody, I'm going to pause the video really quickly here, and then, yeah, we'll see where we're going. All right, everybody, we are back here, ready to go. We got Mushette. Our Mushette is going to be our cleric, and I put the cap and bells on her because I wanted to see what it does with the book, with the bookworm. So, or the not bookworm, but the book trinket. So triple the effects of your trinket, which is giving us 3 int right now. There's probably a couple other things that I could do with this, but I wanted to see if that. Originally, what the plan was is I was going to do this. I thought that the clown makeup would triple the effects of the cap and bell, which would then triple the effect of that. So that would give us like 9 int. And as you see there, it doesn't work like that. I wish it did. So that's why that one's there. We did get Healing Word, which is fantastic for a ranged heal. And then we have Canella, who's going to be our hunter. Got the binoculars, third eye, so +3 range on a hunter is fantastic. Scarf for a little bit of charisma, and then snakeskin hat just because I didn't really have anything else to really put on him. I guess I could put a rag hood, but it's nice to have an ad. They have Tamina, who's going to be our necromancer. We need to go to the moon here, so this is the reason why I'm bringing a necro. The -1 int definitely sucks, and all we can really do is just try to make up the difference there. So with charisma, 10 charisma should be fine. And then last but not least, we also have Scraggy Maggie, who is a very well-equipped tank here. As you can see, we have the ability to throw scrap. WrestleManiac is our passive. It's +2 speed. Your basic attack becomes suplex when adjacent to enemies. And then the tank helmet, which is the one we just unlocked. And then, of course, we got to have the meat cleaver for that big dam. Here we go. We got to go to the moon. All right, I know that was a long setup here, but that's because we're doing some ratings, some kitten ratings, and we have tosses. Toss is pretty funny too. So we have it. I know we have a counterattack queued up here. Let's get Scraggy Maggie up in front. Suplex for 9. I don't think it's gonna work. Well, it did work kind of. Then we could throw the unit. Let's throw you back over here. Yeah, that works. Throw some scrap down for somebody. Or we could save the mana. Let's save the mana. All right, Tamina. Tamina's got life leech, by the way. So look at that range, too, man. Won't have to move too far up. Let's just do this. Get the basic attack. And then we can do one of these. There you go. So surf is going to be nice for the desert because that means that we're going to be able to get water whenever we want to. Burning Blast, a spell that deals 0 damage, increases the spell's damage by 2 at the end of each turn. So obviously we don't want to use that right now. There's not really much we can do with Mushette. So I think we'll just go over here and wait. Then we have Canella. Look at that range on Canella. We can actually use Needle Shot here and penetrate the shield a little bit, although it's got Brace, so... Not gonna do that much damage, but we might as well try. Yeah, 1 damage. It's better if we take some shots out of the flies, though. Nice crit. Snake getting involved. Okay, the snake actually tanked and also poisoned the scorpion cat, so I'm fine with that. We can toss you. And here, we know that that one's going to die. Aww. Okay, we can still swat though. That's fine. Yeah, that works. Works fine. Then we have elite shot. There we go. And then we could surf if we wanted to. We can go grab ourselves a little top off. Should try to go pick up some coins. Scorpion Cat's down. Let's grab a coin. Grab that one. So yeah, you see that it does pierce the shield, which is nice. One off lethal. Go grab one. And grab that. Good. Good, good, good. Stamina leveled up. Flatline, Life Drain, Summon Bones, and Magnet. Down yourself. You don't get injured. Spawn a copy. Fades after the first turn. Life Drain. Drain 2 HP at melee range. The spell is much stronger and castable while you're down. If this kills a unit, revive 50% HP. Summon Bones. Summon Bones is pretty good because those can actually revive out of a if they're not totally destroyed. So I like that. Canella finds an oasis. Drink that parched throat. Entire party healed for 100%. Nice. We're not going to go buy water right now because we just don't need it. Okay, kiddo, what's best? Damage or protection? Damage. Now you got old hose. Okay. Well, that'll work. That'll allow us to get even easier water. Ooh, three death worms is not good. Yeah. We need to not have you do anything, and that's definitely the way to do it. One shot, one kill there. Start getting the leeches out, or we can start going for the chicken. I think that honestly just hitting the death worms right now is probably the smartest thing we can do. He's stunned, so we can just kill him with surf here. Yep. That'll work. Maybe we can get the chicken. Nice crit there from Canella. Fortunately, the chicken moved now, though. Not much that we can do here, so we're just going to wait. Uh-oh. He got the chicken. I wanted that chicken. That works. Alright, Eat Rock, Belly Flop, Tantrum, and then Burgeoning Battery. All these are pretty not great. Belly Flop can be okay. Eat a Rock in game 5. You get, I mean, might as well take Eat Rock. 5 shield plus 1 strength is pretty good. King's Crown. Become the alpha at the start. The alpha has all stats up. Lose the alpha when you take damage. All stats up. For our hunter, I'll take it. Here's the voice in of her father. Yeah, so she's feared to start with. Oh no, it's Arthur. Arthur the Jester Cat. Okay. Probably should use Cleaver there, actually. hit. We got Squirrel Squad. Man, that ruined my alpha status like immediately too. We got feared and we can't do anything. Good. Nice crit there from Scraggy Maggie. We can toss Scraggy. We can toss Arthur away. The creep, so it takes damage. Oh wait, there's a rock right there, but we can't eat it. Tamina. Let's just have you go get some health. Why not? Summon a turtle. Unfortunately, I don't have the range there. Wish I did. That sucks. So I can get rid of that fire. Burgeoning Blast, we can't do anything yet. So yeah, Mouchette's been completely taken out of this fight. Can't get to Arthur. We can't hit the turtle, though. Nice crit there. Oh, my gosh. That's not what I was trying to toss the turtle corpse, but that's fine, too. You got a stun way over there, huh? What does this mean? Sentry mode. Next time enemy ends its movement in your basic attack range, attack it. Attack this. There we go. Canella, Soothing Shot, Cross Shot, Fleece Shot, Call of the Wild. Fleece Shot's not bad, but being able to AoE though for a hunter is pretty important. Surprisingly, we don't need water on this turn, on this run. All right, we are way out of range of anything, unfortunately. We can. What's Surf's range? It's 1 forward. So if we do this. We want to get that. We want to get the corpse pile out of here. I don't want to get damaged. Needle Shot's gonna one-shot that because it goes through the shield. Take you out so you don't get to do anything. Take you out. Canella just absolutely owning here. All right, we need a heal here for Canella. There we go. I say we suplex the corpse pile right on top of the flies. Very nice. And we can throw a shield if we wanted to. Sure, why not? I say we knock everything away here. Nice crit there from Tamina. 6 scrap. That was a big scrap. We can shoot on the move here. There we go. Nice. All right, Mouchette. Wrath of God. Deal holy damage and inflict blind to everything except the first safe circle around you. This vaporizes units as it kills. What the heck? Wrath of God. How big of a circle are we talking? Healing Fall is very good too. Cleanse. Man. I can't pass up Wrath of God. That just sounds too good. I gotta try it. There's so many better options there, but I just want to try this. Superhero hat. That's not bad. Unfortunately, we don't need it, but it's not bad. Definitely take that for the next run. Must be hunting season because they had bear traps. Bear traps. Bear traps. Okay, there's a lot of things happening here on this screen. I don't want to toss. Now I will toss. Yeah, there's nothing. I should have swatted again. Oh well. We got Peashies. Let's get some pushing going. I don't know how that happened, but now everything's out of range, man. Oh, the Peachies took care of the No, I did not mean to do that. Oh my god, game, you gotta stop doing that. I did not mean to use the cross shot there. Ten mana. How big is this circle? Pretty big. Okay. All right, we got to do some serious swiping here. Here we go. I don't want to use the meat cleaver. Let's move back to the safety of everybody here. That just gets totally blocked. Okay, the bear trap caught him. So all we can really do, let's take out the champions. We can go for the chicken, but it would have to crit. I'd rather just do that. Let's get close to Yeah, let's get close to Mouchette. So now we can try the Wrath of God. Let's see what this does. I like the blind. We can't use the blast in range of the flies. Okay, let's take out this Pishi here because it's just easy. There we go. Now we have something in between each other here. I'm good with that. They got the flies, so we don't have to worry about it. We can get a bones. All right, he done goofed. Nice crit there from Canella. Nice, another one. Keep going. Keep it going. Canella with the snipes with a needle shot. Very nice. Canella leveled up, got int. Thorn arrows, quiver. Save unused base attacks for future turns. Painted Mother. Familiar's charm. Your basic attack spawns brambles. Don't know about that one. This one, if things are out of range, we can save them, but we'll probably end up replacing quiver, to be honest. Open it. Small catnip baggie. Got some money that I'll never ever use. Our candy goes to Tamina. Spread sorrow when you inflict a debuff to an enemy. Inflict the same debuff to another random enemy. It's so good. Amped is also very good. But spread sorrow, if we end up getting like poison or weakness or something like that, is huge. Cactus mask. We don't have any use for these right now, so. All right, you know who's coming. Yeah, let's just send it. I guess we don't know who's coming, but I did not want to fight Gambit.
Driving down this lonesome road, burdened by a heavy load. Sand and asphalt are my friends.
It's not what I wanted.
Until this journey's at an end. It's roadkill for my morning meal.
There you go. That's what I want. We got the one now.
Whiskey when I take my break.
I don't want to put thorns on Gambit, so I'm gonna wait on that. We would need to move. Well, I don't want to get hit. So if I'm gonna, let's see. I need to move it over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think I have that movement. Maybe. Nope. Still short. That's all right. We can get a heal here on both of them. Cast it on the wrong one. That's fine. Alright, so Gambit's confused for 2 rounds now. Unfortunately, we can't move because I didn't know that there was a bear trap there. So you go get the leech going here. There's a oh, the tire counts as a corpse. Okay, there we go.
Breaker, breaker, one night.
Nice crit there from Canella.
Back on the city line.
Again, I don't want to give Gambit thorns here, so
Where to find something to ease my worried mind.
we could use Wrath of God, but it's gonna hit Tamina, and I don't want that.
Run out of
Unless we move here. We just need to move over one, actually. But that's also gonna hit. No, it's not gonna hit the dice.
all but told.
Yeah, so we can move over one and do it. Sure. He missed. The blind worked. All right. Come on, Maggie. 14 non-crit. We can throw Gambit away here. There we go.
Until this journey's at an end. Asphalt, all my friends. Until this journey's at an end.
I could leap. Threes aren't terrible. It's not the best, though. Let's move back a little bit.
Lonesome road, burdened by a heavy load. Sand and asphalt are my friend.
Moving
Until
up.
this journey's at an end.
Nice hit there.
Roadkill for my morning meal.
And that's it. Yeah, there you go. Hunters making short work of bosses since forever in Eugenics. We'll take it. Machette got top off, Caretaker, Tinker's Soul, and Careful. When you heal another unit, heal yourself for that amount. That's so good. So good. So, all right, everybody. I know that this is a lot of setup here in this episode, but tomorrow we're going to go through the majority of the zones, depending on how long it is, of course. I'm going to wrap it up there, though. So it looks like we have a little bit of a decent team rocking and rolling. I wish we had a little bit of a better Hunter spell. But other than that, though, fantastic. Couple runs, and thank you, everybody. I'm glad everyone's super excited for the return of Eugenics. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you click the like button, leave a comment down below, and of course, if you have any hype points, you want to hype out this series, and make sure you use them on this video. You can coordinate with the Mosh Pit as well. And thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, and as always, I'll see you all next time. Until then, so long, everybody.